Hello, my name is Eric Sim, and this is my front-end graduation honors project from Tacoma New Camp Full Stack Web Development. I built my portfolio landing site with React.js. It's a JavaScript library that is built in components. Everything in React is a function, and basically what we have here are a collection of functions. So this is a header component, this is a footer component, this is a home component, and then everything we have within this is this is a project detail component. Everything is a component. However, they are distinguished by a presentational component like this, where they present the info, the page, the view, and a container component, which would be like this whole page as a main container component. One of the technologies that I use in my page is called Redux. It's based off of the idea of flux, which is a unidirectional flow of information. It takes a view, which as you saw we just popped up here, and then an action. And then it dispatches this to the store, which then sends the reducer to the state. It does not change the state, but it mutates and then updates a new state. So here I submit that, and then my comment is shown here in the new state of this page. That is just an example of Redux. Here also on this page I've been using Code Sandbox, so I embedded this particular project into this page so you can actually get around in here and play with what's going on. You can also see the code from Code Sandbox, so you can see all of my components here, like the header, the footer, and whatnot there. So this is my portfolio project. I have a cache of projects which I'm currently trying to reach outside my comfort zone and implement new ideas. For the first time I built a basic weather app which would reach out to an API and return information. Oops, looks like this link is not working right. So anyway, using an API key for the first time and then using that information into how I wanted the fields to appear was a challenge, but it was very fun, and I have new ideas on my next project for that. My certificates are shown here, my biography, short and sweet, and an example of how to contact me. If this was to go to a server, it would show you the requirements here, and then it would send the note and it would land on my server, send me a notification. However, this site is built as a static site, so you don't send that information anywhere. So we have a little bit of time left over. I'd like to show you the code. This is the main component, which I was telling you is the container component. Here are all my routed paths. So these are essentially the different pages that you can navigate to, separate components. These are presentational components within this larger container component. The Redux I wanted to show you real fast. I only have one example. It's when you add the comment as we showed there. So basically that dispatches an action to the reducer in the store, and then presents a new state, which is right here. So the action is the payload, and sorry, I'm looking at the time. Anywho, the action is dispatched to the reducer, which updates the state and then returns it to the view. So that is the view of this home component, or of the project detail component. Yes, there's a lot more to it, but in 5 minutes it's hard to explain everything that's going on. I hope you enjoy this. Please visit my website, ericsim.com, where you'll find links to my LinkedIn, GitHub, and